Well, this December, one run is asking South Africans to sit with discomfort on purpose. Limitless 50. It's a 50-kilometre ultra-endurance run from Nelson Mandela Square to the Union Buildings, and it's inspired with philosophy as a challenge with a real chance of failure. But this is not just about personal achievement. It's about raising awareness around gender-based violence and supporting organizations using sport as a tool for healing and transformation. Sphesihle, Nkoane and Thabiso Simelane, they're grade 11 Form 4 students at St. Alban's College, are going to be joining us virtually ahead of the race and also joining in that fight against GBVF during the 16 days of activism. Good morning to the both of you and thank you for your time with us on the SABC at this hour.
Thank you, ma'am, for having us.
I don't know what to take the first question, so it's over to you. But Limitless 50, I mean, this started as a personal challenge, and now it's become a movement. So tell us a little bit more about how it all started. And then the incorporation of the philosophy, right? There's a 50% chance of failing, 50% chance of succeeding as well. But what does it then mean to you?
So, the philosophy or the run really stems from that Misogi philosophy of just doing something really hard that you can look back on at the end of the year and be proud of yourself. So we thought, since we were going to be doing something so challenging, let's also incorporate it with something that's challenging our country at the moment. So we decided that, gender-based violence would be the thing that would resonate with the run the most. And so we decided to incorporate it there in the run.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's happening on the 15th of December. This is literally in a few days' time. And so the preparation, what would have gone into it, as also Thabiso, I mean, the route that was chosen from Nelson Mandela Square to the Union Buildings. Perhaps you can expand on Spear's point a little bit more and how those dynamics were also incorporated.
Obviously, Nelson Mandela Square to the Union Buildings, they are very big and monumental points within our history in South Africa. And obviously, like Spear mentioned, there's obviously a 50-50 chance of this working. And we really want to take those chances in order to get the point out there, like spreading awareness with GBV. He actually made a video about this, and I wanted to help him and tag along with him because I think this is actually a good cause, and it's going to be going towards a good cause, like spreading awareness about GBV.
Yeah, I actually wanted to get into that because this greater cause in our country. I mean, gender-based violence is described as a national crisis. And so it was important for you to run and to confront this dire reality, but also the, foundation that you're supporting, Keti Foundation. You're trying to use sport as a tool for transformation and awareness as well. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So basically what we were trying to do is that incorporate sports with change. That's why we partnered with Keti Foundation, because her foundation also brings about awareness to GBV. And because both him and I are sportsmen, we incorporated the run doing 50 kilometers, which is an ultra marathon. And we thought it would be a very good thing to do because we are both sportsmen and we're going to bring about GBV.
Well, Spey, I mean, December, just to Thabiso's point, using sport for transformation, I mean, December is often seen as a time for celebrations, but you're still making time to hold what is important, hold space for difficult conversations like GBVF during this time as well. For you personally, tell us a little bit more. And then how you overcome one of the biggest feats, physical, mental hurdles as you prepare for this, because you're using that as a point to perhaps keep you going when times get tough, right? 50 kilometers is no small feat.
Ma'am, I think it's really important that we give. A lot of people like to speak about giving, but I think it's really important that we take action. So this is definitely one of our ways to take action. In preparation for this, it's been quite hard, but luckily we're sportsmen, so throughout the year we do partake in sports. But just this few weeks after exams, we've had to, do a little bit extra in preparation for this. Mentally, we've just had to keep in mind, the people that have suffered, and also the people that are looking on us and helping us through this challenge. So we have sisters at home, and we really just want to do it for them, make change in the country, so that in the future, they have a safe space to live and be happy.
Okay, so Spare, you've built up now this entire year, and now on the 15th of December at 3 a.m. you start this challenge. Gauteng is raining. There's potentially wet conditions. What does this add to the challenge of the dynamics as well?
So, ma'am, rain is not a problem. When there's a goal in mind, we have to push towards it. And rain is just a minor setback to a major goal.
Okay, well, we're wishing you all the best of luck, Thabiso. People want to support. I mean, family, friends alike, those who are watching. Who else is going to be participating? Can people join you as well? How do they keep the conversations going at large? Well, what's that bigger picture?
This is actually funny because I'm helping Fair in this whole thing, actually bring about the marketing point. So we created a campaign on Sports for Lives that can basically, it gives more detail about our campaign, as well as we created a hashtag called hashtag Limitless50. And more and more people can go to our campaign, reshare the campaign, post it on social media, and add the hashtag Limitless50 to bring more awareness about what we're doing. We have a WhatsApp group that is around about 30 people in that group. And obviously they are going to help us along with the run and making sure that everything is healthy, everything is well taken care of, and that our safety is the most important thing.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you for that. And so when we're looking at when times get tough, what song is playing in your head that's going to keep you going? How do you also, make sure that you've eaten enough? And then also the proceeds. How do we follow you once you've actually completed the race? How do we follow the dynamics as well from here and to?
So hopefully I'll be able to put out my video. It's a documentary format where people can just understand the work that went into the run and what's happening during the run and post-run. So I will be definitely updating people on our Instagram account, Limitless50.
Okay.
And you can check us on Sports for Lives as well. That's a place where you can find us and see our updates.
Okay, so both of you are in Form 4, right? You're grade 11. So next year's it's a crucial year for you as well. Can you also tell us about some of your future plans as well as we obviously mark this end of year with this Limitless 50 challenge, and then what we can expect from you for the new year and beyond? Thabiso, let me start with you, and then Spare, you can round up for us.
So basically, we wanted this campaign not to be a thing that would stop here. Obviously, we are trying to do more things and to get more involved. Like the first team rugby school, we are actually going to be playing for a campaign, which you guys should be looking out for as well. And going to the new year, I think it's very important to also realize and understand the lives and the awareness that GBV had on our country, as well as the future plans. Like you said, hopefully next year we go to Matric, and Matric is a good year that we play good rugby and hopefully, aspire and achieve our goals.
All right, and Spare, from your side?
Next year, we hope to, really enter the year with heat, academics-wise, sports-wise, culturally. And one thing I will say is at the end of the year, we look to be back here, Limitless 50, 2026.
All righty, so we'll leave it there. Guys, we're wishing you all the best of luck. Thank you for, heeding that call at such a young age and for inspiring us all as a nation. 3 a.m. is no easy feat, but we'll be supporting you there. On the 15th of December, every kilometre is going to be a call to action through this Limitless 50 challenge. It's a run with real purpose. It's against GBVF. Sphesihle and Thabiso joining us from St. Alban's College, chatting about this endeavour and, of course, the impact it's going to have from here and beyond. Thank you to them for joining us. We'll be right back after this.